Big thing that we're trying to do is we're trying to change the culture. I mean, Southern Wells has a good tradition of football. They were a football school for a lot of years, and they've just kind of lost their way a little bit. So we're trying to build that tradition. We got a lot of guys that are former players on the coaching staff. We're really trying to build. We got a lot of kids that want to win. We just got to show them how to win.
For you guys, who's been impressive thus far early on in the offseason?
We're still trying to get some guys out, trying to see kind of what we have. But so far, I've been really impressed with our quarterback, Trey Slusher. He's really going from kind of A to Z. We really flipped what we've done offensively, and he's done a good job of kind of learning the offense, learning what we're doing. We got a set of Goodnight twins. They've done a really good job. Same thing, kind of learning their new roles, learning kind of where they're at. But really, overall, I'd say the whole team. I mean, they've kind of went at it with a good attitude. We're working hard in practice. From a team that's really never done anything in the summer, we got 25 guys coming to summer practices, and things are looking like it's heading in the right direction.
You mentioned changes offensively. Like schematically, what have you changed from and are changing to?
Yeah, they were last couple of years. There've been a lot of wing tee, run it a lot. So we're basically trying to do what everybody else is trying to do. We're going to spread it out. We want to get it to the ball to our athletes in space. Obviously we don't want to reinvent the wheel, but just things are going to look a lot different this year for Southern Wells.
For you guys, what's the key to taking that first step of becoming more competitive in the ACAC? I mean, it's a tough road to hoe because you've got Adams Central. Woodland went to state not that long ago. South Adams went to state not that long ago. Bluffton's improved. How do you make headway in a conference that is as good as it is top to bottom for small schools as the ACAC is?
I think the biggest thing that we have to change at Southern Wells is we have to go from being individual athletes. And what I mean by that is we can't have football players, we can't have basketball players, we can't have baseball players. We really have to come together as a community and as a school, and we need to have Southern Wells athletes. So, we got to get some of those basketball guys, some of those baseball guys to come play football. Vice versa, some of our football players, once the season ends, I'm going to be pushing those guys to play multiple sports. I'm a small school guy. I went to East Side, and that was the biggest difference between when we weren't that good and we started to get really good is guys were playing multiple sports, multiple athletes in different places.
So he is changing us from more of a run-heavy team to a pass-heavy team where we've got the depth to be able to play. So we're spreading things out, going out of the gun more, and he plans to use our guys, the speed that we have, and where we can be most effective on the field.
Yeah. Who are some of the guys that are going to be stepping into bigger roles for Southern Wells and going to be a key to your success this year?
So Trey Slusher is our quarterback. He is a junior this year. He's been playing varsity for a few years now. He's going to be monumental in our passing game. We've got a couple of taller guys like Joshua Albach, who is a great kicker for us, and he's going to be a wide receiver. And then like Derek Rockwell, he's another senior. He will be also monumental. They've got the height. They can run fast out there, catch those passes.
For you guys, what's the offseason been like?
It has been a little rough. We lost our coach right at the end of the last school year, so us seniors, we kind of stepped up, did some work, and then we got our new head coach in. He jumped right in, had us in the weight room. We've been running practices all this last July.
For you, what are you most looking forward to about this season? You say you're a senior, so senior year is something sacred. So what are you most looking forward to in your final?
I'm looking forward to getting out there and just playing football, playing the game I love.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys in the trenches set the tone for Southern Wells. And who are some of the guys that are key on the line for you guys?
O-line, we have our two. We have our senior tackle and our senior guard, Quentin and Jackson. They're really big, fast, strong guys. They'll set the tone on our right side easily. And then defense, we have them on the tackles as well.
For you guys, obviously a new head coach late in the summer. What has Coach Blaker tried to implement early on in terms of culture and scheme? What has he brought to the table for you guys?
He brought a whole new offense to us, a lot more passing game stuff. And then culture-wise, just working harder. We've done a lot more work recently than we have ever.
For you guys, what's the key? What's like the X factor for Southern Wells to be more competitive this fall?
Just passing the ball more. Teams are able to stop the run very easily. That's all we can do.
For you guys, when practice rolls around August 5th, what's priority number one? Like, what's the first thing you guys are working on?
Get people to show up and get people working hard.
What are you most looking forward to about this year?
Just seeing how offense runs.
All right. Final question. ACAC is really tough top to bottom. What's the key to kind of cracking the code and being more competitive in the conference?
Just playing harder, playing smarter, playing faster.
I like it. Appreciate it, my man. Good luck this season.